the news of Prince Roland's death spreads across the land like wildfire. With his demise, seemingly comes the end of the Kingdom of Glenbrook. But only days later, a proclamation is made that would bind Esfrost and Glenbrook. Bearer of the royal signet and last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, Cordelia is to ascend as queen. And wed Archduke Gustadolf.
Jeez. Oh my god. Dwindling light.
Princess Cordelia is to wed the Archduke? What is the meaning of this? Gustadolf is the very one who invaded Glenbrook.
Exactly.
But King Regna is to blame for trying to monopolize the mines.
What does it matter who the princess weds as long as Glenbrook lives on?
It damn well matters to me.
My people, our days of late have been dark and filled with strife. Both Glenbrook and Esfrost have suffered countless losses. And we have lost both of our beloved princes.
Oh, Lord.
For that, I offer you my deepest condolences. May they all rest in peace. As you all know, my father was sentenced to death for his role in this tragic event. But how do we come to grips with our sorrow and anger? How do we atone for our mistakes?
Esfrost does not deserve your forgiveness! Do not submit to Gustadolf's will!
Let us recognize our sins as such and move forward. Archduke Gustadolf has magnanimously given us another chance. A chance to see Glenbrook to a fair and free future. As the queen of this kingdom, I, Cordelia of House Glenbrook, do hereby accept the warmth and governance of Esfrost, and swear to do everything in my power to usher in an age of peace with the Archduke.
With all due respect, sir, I do not believe Queen Cordelia to be fit for ruling Glenbrook.
She does not need to be. She is to be our figurehead. A place for the people to focus both their hope and discontent. And while the poor people of Glenbrook stumble in the dark, we shall establish a new government, one based in freedom. Once the people have had a taste of true freedom Esfrost would offer them, there will be no turning back. By the time Cordelia births an heir, both this kingdom and its people will belong solely to Esfrost.
I would be loath to stand upon a political battlefield. It is far more heartless than those of war.
I am simply breathing new life into a kingdom of tired traditions. The people will thank me for it in time.
Father, my brothers, I swear to avenge you.
That girl hurting, boy. Serenoa and the others speak of Cordelia's accession as Queen of Glenbrook. Accession?
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Enough, Hewitt.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustadolf was justified.
Say no more. If Cordelia can endure this,
so can we. And as long as she lives, that is enough for me.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
No, I apologize. I lost control. Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead. I am now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom. I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolffort.
Master, grant me the strength to free our home from Esfrost's clutches.
Damn, Dad still sleeping.
How is he doing?
Better than before. He groans in pain from time to time, though.
I see. I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolffort.
Sad to say, the real trouble's only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move. It is our duty to protect and guide this house.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Thank you so much. Both of you.
Let's see what they talking about.
The sweltering heat at the source patches. It hurts as bad. Oh, excuse me.
Water.
On your feet.
Water, please.
Get back to work. You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir.
Water.
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker. You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir.
Anna gathers information at Wolffort Harbor and hears rumors of illicit dealings.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but they say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings. And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Wow. Okay. At Twins Gate, the death of an ardent youth changes the fate of one man.
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon. Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
You done pissed off the daddy. You done pissed him the fuck off. Now he's ready for fucking war. He's ready now. Frederica voices her doubts to Serenoa. Several days later. So I'm guessing 14 days?
Serenoa, do you have a moment? I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage. Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union? My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home, Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
Serenoa.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are. Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once. You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorcelet.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Yeah, he wants something.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
A missive from Minister Sorcelet has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
Serenoa and the others gather to discuss their response to a certain minister's request. Okay. What you want, bro?
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorcelet. We are to deliver his cargo to Esfrost.
Cargo?
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolffort to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorcelet is one of Hyzant's Saintly Seven. His connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorcelet's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Esfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ. But a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorcelet's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
I say we just pay him back. Just pay him back. If he wants us to sneak it, we'll sneak it. We managed to survive the battle, but the situation around us grows ever more complex. The decision before us now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my convictions. Ooh. In all honesty, I'm just gonna pay him back. Let me out. Yes. Let's see what's out here. Hopefully the houses are built. Nope, everything's still burnt. Everything's still burnt. You learned all you can. Okay. Damn it. Go. Yeah, you go. Alright, nothing glowing. I'm sorry, bro. I did the best I could, man. Oh, here it is. Hey, kitty. It still looks like reopening my shop would take some time, even with Hyzant's provisions. Oh. Seen that. My child would go off to bed with an empty belly and tearful eyes, but no more. You have no idea how grateful I am for that. Hey, I figured something would be over here. Some of the houses burnt down. It's so sad, but necessary. I don't see nothing glowing. Okay. Oh. See? Yeah, that's true. Something's going on here. Say no more. You be love to lie. No. Nah, bro. This is proof. Yeah, stop speculating, bro. Keep them thoughts to yourself. Keep them thoughts to yourself, bro. Should I just rack up on this? Maybe I should just rack up on it. Anything worth selling? What is this? Upper rank to 2. Oh, okay. Well, I don't got no money to do anything, but what you got for me, soldier? As his vassal. Thanks to him, we can rebuild our town. Please tell him that we will not forget his generosity. I do not think it's possible to amass such riches and what do you call it? I do hope. I do not think it's possible to amass such riches under Heisen's system of equality. I do hope Minister Sorcerer is not given more than he can afford. Yeah. Haha, you needn't worry about that, Lord Serenoa. We may live in a wasteland, but the goddess makes sure we want for nothing. These provisions shan't make a dent in Minister Sorceley's coffers. So the goddess showers more blessings upon Minister Sorceley than most? Not so. Her blessings rain down fairly upon all who believe in her. But Minister Sorceley is a generous man who shares the blessings he receives, even with those from other nations. Bestowing her bounty onto unbelievers is unprecedented, but this is a special circumstance. I pray you understand that. A warning, no doubt. Perhaps Minister Sorcery is not so generous as others make him out to be after all. Yes. Alright, we're gonna play his game. We're gonna play his game. Let's transport it. So, my wife. Okay, so.
Serenoa.
You cannot overlook Minister Sorcery's black market dealings, let alone be part of them. I know that it means it, but still. Burn cards to the light. I have better luck talking to a stone wall. Please, Serenoa, I must know why you are opposed to exposing Minister Sorceley's crimes. Minister Sorceley is one of the Saintly Seven. Proving him guilty will be a struggle, even with evidence, of which we have none.
Surely.
Indeed, Minister Sorceley's work has greatly benefited the heir. For many years, he must have great influence in the Holy State. If we went to them now, desperate as we are, and lacking proof, there's a chance they would not believe us. Might we speak a little longer?
In that case...
I admit I am more than curious as to why you would make us an accomplice in Minister Sorcery, at least illicit dealings. Exams? I've heard rumors of Minister Exams, though he looks reliable at first glance. Do I know if he can truly be trusted?
No!
You mean to say he might be using us, or perhaps plans to betray us? I share your doubts, but doing so avails us nothing. Let us return to our own counsels, Frederica. I understand your feelings as I hope you understand mine. Okay. I know you over here chilling. What you got?
Lord Serenoa.
Transporting illicit salt, or reporting Minister Sorcery. Poor options both. I wish we had the option of taking neither path. I leave the decision in your hands, Lord Serenoa. We transport the salt to the Duchy at House Wolffort. They will listen, at the very least. We should transport the salt. Maybe I ask why. Damn. Something's cooking. Smell something. There's no harm in gaining Sorceley's trust regardless of what unfolds in the future. If we know the way House ends illicit operations work, we may figure out a way to get the upper hand. I see. It would be easy to find the cracks in their defense from the inside and maybe even give us an opportunity to strike.
Yes.
If that is our aim, I think it's well worth the risk. Is there anything else you wish to know? There is. I cannot help wonder if being party to these acts would sully the Wolffort's name. The words of an outsider likely mean little against the Saintly Seven. If we bring charges against Minister Sorcerer, he may just lay all the blame at our feet.
Certainly.
The Saints hold tremendous influence in Hyzan. It certainly won't be easy to prove one of them guilty. On the contrary, they might use their position and power to indict us instead. An undesirable situation indeed, and one I would rather not find ourselves in. Thank you, Lord Serenoa. I see now where you stand. Has been moved by your words. Okay. Uncle. Grandpa. Let me talk to Grandpa real quick.
Decide.
Exposing before we get further involved. We may not entirely escape, but it must be done. But like talking to a stone wall. I see. So you believe we should follow Minister Sorceler's orders? Yes. Right now, House Wolffort stands alone. We cannot risk losing Minister Sorceler's support.
Quite true.
House N is our only ally at the moment, and I would be hesitant to lose our only means of rebuilding the House Wolffort domain. There is still time, Benedict. I would like to continue our discussion.
Certainly not.
Very well, my lord. Is it safe to assume that you think exposing Minister Sorceler's crimes to be a reckless course of action? It is. We have insufficient information to take action. Yeah, I highly doubt that. I cannot deny that both Minister Sorcerer and his subordinates are cunning men. We can move under the cover of night, although there is always a chance the enemy awaits us in the shadows as well. You have made your position clear, Benedict. I only ask that you keep my words in your mind. But of course, my lord, allow me a moment more to make my decision. Okay.
Aye, lad.
Hey, uncle, what's good? I can't even imagine a proud and honorable house like ours committing a crime. We got to go to Hyzan and report that no good minister. Talking to a Stonewall again. We should transport the salt to the duchy. You actually considered doing his dirty work? Why? While I believe Minister Exam would help us find Minister Sorcerer guilty, we ought to be careful of him. He is no doubt another trying to use us as his pawn. He never ceases to amaze me, lad. Minister Exam is a man of a bottomless ambition. Don't like the thought of that. To be honest, if only there was a way House Wolffort could get by alone. I wish us not to be party to these crimes if we can avoid it, but things are not so simple, I'm afraid.
Consider this.
I'm sure you thought long and hard about it, but still, just thinking about dirtying our hands like that makes me sick to my stomach. Oh boy. Running away from our problems will avail us nothing. Ill-earned though it may be, we need House N's coins. Yeah, we need them.
Are you joking?
I know, just thinking about our situation has me trembling and rage, but still, I don't know if I have it in me. Damn it. It is our own damn fault as pathetic vassals that you're in this position in the first place, lad. I need more time to think on it. This won't be an easy decision either way. Alright. Let's do it. We'll accept any consequences. Let's do it. We came too far.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we follow Sorcelay's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Ooh, excuse me. What you got, Grandpa?
Forgive me, my lord.
Wifey.
Even still.
No. Yeah, you gonna.
I agree.
Yes! We won. All I needed was one.
Just can't see it your way.
It's alright, we won anyway.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Just smuggle that shit, bro. Smuggle that. Smuggle that. Let's go.
The way forward is decided. We have no choice but to follow Sorslay's demands and bring the salt to Esfrost.
We might learn something. Use it to our advantage. We got time for that.
We have chosen our path. We shall do as Minister Sorsley asks and deliver the salt to Esfrost.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
As you wish.
Hey, Dwindling light.